Killed a pregnant woman in a parking lot almost a year ago is now charged with her murder. The woman, Takaya Young, had been accused of shoplifting from a supermarket in a Columbus suburb. The officer shot her after she tried to drive away. He says she put him in danger. Tom Hansen has our report, and we want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is disturbing.
Hello. This is Tommy Thomas coming to you live from T-ster Talk. That was just a small episode of, tragedy once again in our black community. Now, it happened a year ago, and it happened in Ohio. And it's just sad. The person the police officer is now being charged with murder. A black woman, pregnant, to no fault of her own. Takaya Young, beautiful black girl, young, gone. Here we go again. Same old bull crap, right? And, it used to be a time where they were just targeting our men. Mostly, the women were not deemed safe, but better positioned than the black man. Because the black man is known in their mind as being the top threat. And, it's just our society is just terrible. I'm not going to sit here and harp on all police officers because that's not accurate. There are plenty of police officers who do the job thoroughly, and we appreciate them. If somebody breaks in my house, I'm calling them, and I'm expecting top line service to protect. So I'm not going to dog them all out, but let's be real. There's a bad apple amongst them all, and it might be apples, and let's just keep it 100. It's got to stop this system of what they're doing. It's just over and over. And as a black man, I just feel like, man, we can't even protect our own women. The system is not for us all the time. There's situations where we know that racism is just it just don't seem like it's ever going to go away. And as long as we're in this country, we're going to feel the way we feel and be treated the way we're treated. And this situation I was just looking at, now, albeit it's an older situation, but it's just something that we are experiencing over and over. And it keeps on happening. And these poor families, I can only imagine. I have a daughter, and she's pregnant. If she was pregnant, and been in that situation, that's 2 lives. We're talking, legacy here for a man, and now she's about to bring another child in for herself, and it's gone. She's gone. That's crazy. I did another episode earlier, about the lady in Chicago area, in Springfield, Illinois, where the police officer walked in, and, she had some hot water, and he just shot her. No reason, right? You just, okay, you got hot water? Yeah, whatever. You knew she had some issue. And now there are reports that they had some interaction previous to what she called the 911 call. He actually had some interaction with this lady, allegedly. And so that's really disturbing. If that's the case, you kind of sense how people are when you meet them. Special needs wise, or they mentally disturbed, you can kind of sense that right off the bat. They're not functioning the way most people function. And for this officer to go in and do that, that's just morally wrong. And rightfully so, he was charged with murder. They got the autopsy in. How do you feel about that? Her children, I have to sit here, family, have to sit here and look at this illustration of what took their loved one away. This young lady, Takaya Young, was killed. And these officers are just, I'll get somebody to get me off, or somebody else will hire me. Because the officer I just previously mentioned, he had some issues. That was like his 5th police precinct job that he got. Now, why is he moving around so much? Something's wrong, and no one's justifying this. People are just sitting there looking at each other going, what are y'all doing? My taxpayers' dollars are going to this kind of injustice? that I have to lose another member, another part of our community, and then if we, lo and behold, if we shoot somebody, it's national news and blah blah blah, and if we get shot, it's oh well. It's just enough is enough, and I just wanted to report it because I'm following it. I know it happened a year ago, from what I understand, but these charges are just going the way they're going, and it's pitiful, and we're tired of it. And I just think that more training this, more training that. If somebody is who they are, they're gonna be who they are, and they feel like they can get away with it, they're gonna try to do it. That's with anybody. Now imagine you just running around, walking around with a gun. Somebody pisses you off. How you feeling? Are you gonna actually sit there and not know that you have a gun in your pocket? You got the law, you got a badge on your chest, and you can cut that camera off anytime you want to and say, "Oh, malfunction in this," and "Oh, I didn't realize it was off." And you telling me that's how you feel? And boom, I'm gonna just go off on you. Oh, I didn't know. I was being threatened, and she had a piece of bread in her hand, and you thought that was a threat. I mean, that's what's next, right? A tissue, something that's non-threatening. Anybody can make. Oh, I felt threatened. What are you threatened about? I mean, you just premeditated yourself that today you were going to do something bad. That's generally what most of them think, and they get away with it. What do you think about this? I'm not going to go long into it because it's a sensitive situation. I know people know about it. Again, Takia Young, they find trying to get justice for her, right? Police officers finally charged with murder, and I just brought that case up because it's just the woman was pregnant. I mean, come on, now just okay, yeah. Person shouldn't be killed anyway, but to be pregnant, that's ultra sensitive. So tell me what you think about it. Give me some comments and likes, and please subscribe. And pray for everybody. Pray for all of us. Pray for this country. Pray for the nation. Pray for countries that don't have anything. Just pray for kindness, and that we can all see what God had us here for, is peace and harmony. Have a great day. Take care.